It was supposed to be a quiet, intimate anniversary dinner, just the two of us, candles flickering between glasses of deep red wine, the hum of soft Italian music in the background. La Bella Vita, nestled in a cozy corner of Portland, Oregon, had always been our place. For 6 years, we'd celebrated every milestone there, from our first anniversary to job promotions and quiet Sunday brunches. It had history. It had meaning. And that night, I hoped it would rekindle something between us that had slowly faded. I had reserved our favorite table, the one tucked by the window where the city lights blinked like stars fallen to earth. I thought the view might stir something. Lately, Sarah had been distant. Her phone was always buzzing. Clients, she said. Late nights. Long meetings. Always tired. I chalked it up to work stress. What else could it be? We'd been together for years. We knew each other, or so I thought. The evening began simply enough. She looked beautiful as always, poised in a way that once calmed me. We chatted, sipped wine, made small talk about things that didn't matter but kept us afloat. Then came the moment that broke everything. A cheerful waiter approached with a broad grin, holding a dessert plate adorned with delicate chocolate swirls. Happy anniversary, Sarah and Tom, the message read, scripted neatly in dark drizzle. I blinked. My smile wavered. My name is David, I said with a laugh that didn't quite reach my chest. I waited for the joke to clear, for Sarah to giggle and shake her head. But she didn't. She went pale. The blood drained from her face so fast, I could see the panic flicker in her eyes before she said a word. Tom? I repeated, my voice slow, quiet. The waiter's face twisted into embarrassment. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir, he stammered. I thought you were the other gentleman. Sarah's been here with him a few times this month. His words didn't register at first. They didn't make sense. I stared at him, waiting for clarity, but all I felt was the room tilting under my feet. The glow of the candles suddenly felt like a spotlight, the warmth of the restaurant now sharp and suffocating. Sarah tried to recover, said it was a colleague, a misunderstanding. But her hands shook. Her voice trembled. And the look in her eyes told me everything before she confessed. Tom was her boss. Her married boss. They'd been seeing each other for months, sneaking away to our special place. That very table. Those twinkling lights I thought belonged to us. They didn't mean anything anymore. I sat there stunned. Not just by the affair but by the depth of the betrayal. This wasn't just about sex or lies, it was about desecrating the one sacred space I thought we still shared. Our memories overwritten by their dates and their secrets. And the waiter hadn't made a mistake. He simply recognized her. I was the stranger. I didn't touch the dessert. I walked out without a word. The chocolate message blurred behind me, melting into a bitter smear of irony. That night I couldn't sleep in the bed we shared. I packed a small bag and checked into a hotel, numb with disbelief. Her messages came fast and relentless. Apologies, explanations, desperate pleas to talk. But what could she say that would unring that bell? Over the following weeks, I moved forward in fragments. I filed for divorce. Sold our condo. Moved into a modest apartment near the Willamette River. It wasn't much, but it was mine, quiet, untainted. I began to paint again, something I hadn't done since I was a boy. I'd abandoned it for practicality, for bills, for deadlines and adulthood. Now the colors brought me a strange kind of peace. I also started volunteering at a local community center, rediscovering a part of myself that had long been buried beneath the weight of routine. One day Sarah called. Her voice cracked with regret. I listened. I let her speak. And then I wished her well and said goodbye. I didn't need closure from her. I needed healing, from myself for myself. One crisp spring evening, I sat by the river with a blank canvas and began to paint the Portland skyline. The golden light of sunset reflected off the water, and for the first time in a long time I felt whole, not because everything had been fixed but because I'd survived the breaking. The waiter's mistake had shattered the illusion of a perfect life, but in that wreckage I found something real, something raw, something mine. As the breeze stirred around me, carrying the scent of earth and new beginnings, I realized I wasn't lost anymore. I was just becoming someone I'd forgotten. A man capable of creating, of healing, of finding beauty in the broken pieces.